In today's gaming climate, it's hard to find something that feels special. Like the developers put every ounce of love that they had into what they were working on. It feels like developers are just cashing in on whatever's most popular at the time or making the 100th installment in some long-running series. From the first seconds you turn on Xenoblade Chronicles, you realize that this isn't gonna be just another game, that this game truly is special. It's sad that there's a large group of people out there who won't give a game like Xenoblade the chance because they're not a weeb or some other shitty excuse. Like, if you've really genuinely dipped your toe into JRPGs and you know for a fact that that's not your thing, that's cool. But the people who won't even try it at all just to fit their ego or make themselves feel more masculine, it's stupid. You're missing out on a great experience. Let me tell you some of the things that Xenoblade does better than any other game I've ever played. First off, the story is the greatest one I've ever played in a video game and one of the greatest I've ever seen in any form of media. So many JRPGs that last 60 to 100 hours like this one feel like the plot has been stretched out into little tiny bits of important stuff followed by a boatload of filler. Xenoblade starts off strong and it goes strong until the very end. Xenoblade also has the most interesting world that I've ever played in any video game. You start off the game with these two badass titans fighting each other and it is insane. They're massive, and then you realize, oh, these aren't the characters of this game, this is the world of the game, and you're living on the dead body of these massive titans. Knowing which part of the titan you're on at all times really makes this world feel connected and complete. The thing is, even if you didn't live on the Bionis and the Mechonis, this game's world would trump 90% of game worlds. These areas are beautiful and some of the best you'll ever see in any video game. And it's not like these other JRPGs where it's just a grind fest. No. At no point in Xenoblade are you going to have to grind. This game rewards you for just simply exploring the world. You don't even have to fight enemies. You can just walk around and you'll get a bunch of level ups. The quests also don't feel like a nuisance to do. You literally walk around the world and do what you normally would do, and you're just completing quest after quest because they don't put them off the beaten path or make them annoying. Yeah, the game can be a little goofy at sometimes, but if you can't get over that, you need to get over yourself. And I hate the people who say the voice acting in Xenoblade is bad, specifically the English voice acting. Adam Howden, the voice for Shulk, gives one of the best performances I've ever heard in a video game. I think this perception comes from the second game's terrible English voice acting, specifically from Rex. It makes people think that that's the case with the entire series, and every time they hear the accent, they really just assume that it's going to be bad, but that's not the case at all. This is an amazing performance, and the music is phenomenal. Quite possibly the greatest soundtrack I've ever heard in a game. It's right up there with games like Persona 5 that just have song after song after song that are absolute bangers. Part of me just wants to spoil the story, just let people know how insane this thing is gonna be, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody that might potentially be watching this video. The only issue I have with this game is the fact that it looks pretty bad. The graphics had aged poorly, but the new game obviously solves this, so this is gonna be phenomenal. We also got to talk about Dumban. Dumban's the coolest character I've ever seen in a game. Humans aren't supposed to be able to wield the Monado, but in the first scene of the game, this guy's just doing it because he's just that badass. He's the hero of the Homs. He saves everybody and loses the use of his arm, and you would think that would take him out of the picture, but no. He hangs right in there with everybody with one arm, and he's just an inspirational icon that is one of my favorite characters in any game ever. But that's gonna do it for today. I felt it was my duty to at least make one video over why people should play this game because it genuinely deserves to be played. I'm gonna do a live stream whenever it comes out, so look forward to that. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.